Sure.
No, I just wanted to say, first of all, that for me, I'd imagine that this year we'll not have a finance bill. We didn't need one. After what we went through last year, we would have just said, this year, we are not doing a finance bill. We'll try to implement what we passed last year through this very difficult situation. Number two, I believe that the motor vehicle tax is ill-conceived, ill-advised, must be aborted. We can't have the motor vehicle tax. It is something that we can't allow this country to have. Because if you allow it today, tomorrow someone will come and put it at 3-4%. But fundamentally, my colleagues, members of Parliament probably drive the biggest cars.
Yeah, sure.
But I know most of them pay their insurance through installments. If your vehicle is worth 10 million, 8 million, every year you pay 100,000 shillings in insurance. Yeah. And most parliamentarians pay this through installments. Yes. Tax is not paid through installments. There are people who own their car, they are pensioners. The car they have, they use it to go to pick medicine in Kisumu, pick medicine in Meru town. I mean, it is this whole motor vehicle thing, I think it's terrible. It has to be removed. We can't even amend it. We just have to advise government that this all was ill-conceived, has to be removed from the books. Number two is some basic principles of taxation that we need to deal with. Just a few months ago, by the way, Sam, we passed the taxation policy in this country, in Parliament. And one of the things they talked about is predictability, ensuring that people know what our tax regime looks like. But if we keep changing it every year, we don't give room for it to mature, then people investing here will not come, because they don't know what we're going to bring up next year. I want to believe that those who are in the policy-making circles of the president should understand his psyche. He wants to build this country. He wants this country to have more produced for exports. But you can't grow this way. That last year, we reduced taxes on oil. This year, we are doubling it.
Right.
How do you build an economy that way? Last year, we reduced taxation on imports. This year, we're introducing an eco tax on everything. You're not promoting production. I want to advise those who are listening. This whole finance bill of this year is ill-conceived. Right. Should be withdrawn so that we allow the finance act of last year. See how you can ensure that you are collecting more from it. Because again, sometimes you put us through so much debate, so much fire. Like, look at what you... Last year, Sam, you had and I've seen you also having another debate tomorrow evening. Big debate on Finance Act. But when you now ask the Treasury mandarins, how much did you collect? They tell you we fell short. At that time, they said, this is the surest bet. Number three on this matter, right. I want to plead. We should try to avoid or reduce the influence of IMF and World Bank on our economic policy. It's taking us astray. You just read some about education in this country. The headline, I think, yes, of one of the dailies. The new day here will tell you that when they're at the university, they used to eat for free. The hostels were free. In fact, they would invite their girlfriends and relatives to come and have lunch with them in campus. During my time and Mark's, we used to cook in school. Now, our brothers who came behind us can't even cook. They don't get enough help to make them stay in school. You've seen some of them being killed by sponsors all over the place because they can't afford. Children trying to survive. And then IMF insists you must introduce this cost-cutting measures in the education system. You must, take this particular education system. So parents, something that's been happening these last 2 years, Sam, yes, you're going to pay 40,000 or 80,000, but a child comes home right. with a fee structure of half a million shillings. You're a parent who has never even owned 100,000 shillings in his hands. You've worked your ass off to get your child through high school. Then unakujiwa na fee structure of 500,000 shillings.
You can't pay.
We are doing it the wrong way, in my opinion. So, and I wish we could sit back, those in Treasury, the President's economic advisors, so that we will look at how we are trying to fund this economy. And we're shocking it. And we're putting too much steroid in it. So at some point in time, the body will reject. Right. This motor vehicle tax, this tax on bread. We have now even introducing tax on transporting sugarcane from the farms, reducing the farmers' money that goes home. It's going to hit at the core of the middle class. And what Mark Mwenja has spoken about this morning is not far off. We are courting a revolution. You cannot tax our payslips to the skin. No.
So tell me, what will you do? Because out of all this eloquence, what do you do?
I've told you, on this matter of the finance bill, I'll vote against it totally. I will not even pick and choose.